Today I'm going to be showing you how to export from WeVideo to Google Classroom. So let's say that we are going to export our finished video right over here. Of course, you want to double check that there are no extra clips on here that would be extending your video longer than it should be. No extra sound effects over here. The sound isn't going on beyond that. Once you've double checked that everything is okay, what you want to do is you want to go up to the top right corner over here where it says export. You're going to click on that. And if you haven't done so already, you want to make sure that you have your name all set up, ready to go. You want to make sure that it says export as a video. And then because, you're worth it, why not make sure that we're doing it at the highest quality HD definition over here? Now, you can look at the advanced settings. Really, there's no point in looking at that. But underneath here, this is important. It's really tiny and it's easy to miss. If you look right over here, it says Google Drive and it says it's connected. It's actually not, because what you need to do is you need to check this box right over here and then you can hit export. Now, of course, if you just wait on this screen at the very end of this processing, you can download it and you can put it into your little downloads folder over there for files. But as long as you just did this the way that you did right there, when you're done, you can then go to your WeVideo folder that's over here in Google Drive, and it will show up. And in case you're curious about how to get to WeVideo, all you have to do is export one video one time, and then you can search in Drive. It will automatically create a WeVideo for you. So if you just type in the name WeVideo onto there, it will come up, and then you can get into this folder in case you didn't know where it was. Now you'll notice it hasn't turned up yet. So even though it's not a very long video, it will take some time for it to show up. So you're just going to have to wait for that to finish processing. And then when it's done, it will appear in here. Now, let's say that you were doing a podcast instead. It would be the exact same process over here with a very slight twist on it. So one more time, I'm looking at the podcast and I'm making sure there's no extra sound effects going on at the end. The music isn't cut off. And importantly, for a podcast, I have nothing on my video layer. Because if you're exporting as audio only, nothing that you have on the video layer will show up. If you put it on there, it's fine, but you won't see it. So I'm now going to click on export over here for a podcast. And my title's on point, everything there is good, but here's the important thing. Export now must be as MP3, audio only. So I'm going to click on that, and you'll notice it takes away some of the options there, which makes it better. I'm going to once again click on Google Drive right over here, and then I'm going to click on export. And again, within a couple minutes, the podcast should be exported and will once again appear into my WeVideo. So once you get here, you can hit refresh every once in a while. Just make sure that it's on there, and within a couple minutes, it should appear in here. So when we hit refresh, we now see that the two clips before, the podcast clip, the MP3, and the video clip, the MP4 file, are now safely in our WeVideo folder. So here's what we need to do to actually turn it in. We're going to go to the assignment that's posted. So in this case, we're first going to look at how to insert a video clip. So here's the assignment posted by the teacher. Over here, we're going to click on Add or Create, and then we're going to click on Google Drive. Now, if we're lucky, it's going to be right away in one of the first things in recent. It should show up. And yeah, we see that we have access to both of them right here. So I can just click on that. Of course, the other thing that I can do is I could search for WeVideo, the folder in here, and then hit enter, open this up, and then I can find the clip in here. So now I can make sure that I'm inserting the correct one, which is the video clip. And once it's fully attached and finished uploading, I can click on Turn In right here, and I'm good to go. Now, the same thing would be true if I was submitting a podcast. I would go to the podcast assignment over here that the teacher assigned. I would go to Add or Create. I'm going to do the same exact thing. This time, I'll just know that it's going to be in my recent post over here, so I'll click on the podcast. I'm making sure that because it says podcast, this says audio. Everything's done. I'll click on Turn In, and I am all set, and I've turned in all of my assignments correctly from WeVideo.